All right, so it's 7:06 a.m. Saturday, the 19th of October, 2024. I'm paying attention to my wrist. It's been a pain past couple of days, and past week or whatever. It's like I had to stretch it because it was in another area, like on my palm near my thumb. But now it's like near. It's like the wrist here when I move it. I have to start addressing that because when I squeeze now it hurts, and I noticed that when I was using the rag to do dishes, and it would hurt. So could be some weakness and that I have to address that I'm overusing it. But anyways, this is about pairing tasks, because this goes under the cleaning my messy condo playlist. Thank God it's not that cold. Otherwise, because the door's not open to the community center to work, and the only other thing is the bus shelter. Where is it? I don't know if you could see it behind. To that side of the tree, I can't even see it through here. Cause it's whatever. But I would be during the winter. I'll be waiting there because there's nowhere else open. You know what I mean? But right now, I'm okay with this jacket. Probably have to get myself some mitts and stuff. I'm wearing the bad Old Navy underwear that's in cotton, so it's riding up. But I managed to transfer to get a bus, so I didn't have to do so much walking yet. Whoop! I'm just trying to get my bottle out so I can put some caffeine in it. I didn't sleep that much. I went to bed a little later at after 9, and I had to get up at 3. But I managed to kind of relax in the bus, and I'm not too anxious. I think because I'm kind of on top of things I need to do. Some things are moving forward. Like on the days that I'm not working, before I go to the gym, with the rest of my routine. Well, my routine is kind of like I wake up, whatever time I wake up on the days I don't work. I open up the computer, I find a video, I start minoxidling the hair. I might do it all at once, I might do a bit at a time because it's a task that requires concentration in the morning, I'll put this here. Alright, that's a bad angle, but still. Then, like, this is from yesterday. I didn't take this out. I washed my hair, oiled it a few hours before, which was great. Just dumping the oil on. I kind of like the shortcut, but washing it out with Head and Shoulders, because I only wash it now every 3 days or 4 days, depending. Just because it's cooler and I get to do other things. So I spend less time on the hair, even though I have to minoxidil it every day. Oh, and I didn't take the finasteride. I forgot about that, which is rare. But that's fine. So then, put a little bit of acne cream here, which never works on my nose. My nose is starting to break out, but whatever. I put a lot on it, but then, depending on when I get hungry, I'll make some food to eat. Then, depending, either put if the acne cream is dried and it's been a while, I'll put or at least 15 minutes, I'll put on like adapalene or I haven't ordered that. I'm not planning to order it yet. Well, I have a backup, like a retinol cream. Put that on. And then take off my whatever shirt I'm wearing, put on deodorant, put on body spray, and then put on a gym shirt. So everything's done by small parts interspersed with, or if I have to go to the bathroom, I'll go to the bathroom. Sometimes I go to the bathroom twice, because if I eat, then it stimulates it again. And it's a process, since I haven't fixed the toilet, I have to, and to use water. I don't use a bidet. I use a water bottle in my middle finger. And then I have to make sure that's clean under there. Then I have to go wash my, especially middle finger and thumb and all that for at least 3 times with Dawn. Make sure there's nothing there. The smell test. Too much information, but I've been doing that since 2011 or 2012. So I like it. And then I don't pat it dry or whatever. I just put my underwear back on, which is the underwear I'll be wearing, because my underwear and my socks I put on before going to bed. But as it gets dry, depending on if I have to go a second time, sometimes I'll just put a bit of Isles paste on it, or I'll wait to the end. It depends. Sometimes I put in between, depending on if was a lot anyways. So then all that, and then I'll be like, because I try to do that without using a lot of mental energy, even though I'm watching YouTube videos. But then this past week I started with, getting my 2024 bills together. So the step, I'm still on it, is just unfold the bills, put them in the right months. Now it's getting easier because they're stacking up. I had them spread out on the floor, but then I had to put them back, and then so it's getting a little momentum on that. So I'm happy with that. Yesterday I had to do some phone calls, so that kind of got me a little anxious, and I left a little late and all that. So I have to be careful with whatever interrupts with all that, you know what I mean? Because then that'll get me anxious. But when I'm on a roll with something and it's rolling well, it's good. And on the days like today and the days I'm working, I'm still going through 2023, 2024 bills, putting them into the binder, then verifying it with the scans I have on my computer already, and then also like the scans I have from 2020, 21, like when I first started teaching CPR, I have to make sure they're all in the right folder. So I did that because that was easy. So there's a few things I have to do. As long as I'm doing something and just one task, and as long as it's not requiring a lot of brain work. So I did that. I had attendance list folder, which had a whole bunch of scans. So I just went through it one by one on the computer, and most of them were from 2021. So then it went quickly. Well, quickly, I mean like under maybe 20 minutes to do that, then to take all that and transfer it into the 2021 folder, and then remove that empty folder. The next step would be to separate them into months, but my next step, I already wrote it, which will be for Wednesday, because I'm teaching on Wednesday, will be to go through the emails and go through 2024, find the scans there. So I have a date for it. It's when I wake up, and you know, on the days I'm working, and I have to stick to that. Otherwise, everything gets infiltrated. But a couple days ago at night, when I came home, I felt like just transferring some scans, so I did. It's not set in stone. It's not absolute, but you know. But then, the problem is my laundry room. I've not cleaned the floor yet because it's all that oxy clean on the floor that I spilled about 8 months ago or something. I haven't touched that. My bed, I haven't changed sheets in months. And so, like, the next step, well, before I get to that, my dishes is half and half. I have a shelf in the cupboard, and like, let's say I clean my dishes all the time now. But I only use like a couple of dishes, you know. But I'll put it in the running water and then go do what I have to do, and then I'll rinse it out and let it dry. So I've been up on that for, I don't know if I didn't note when I started. I don't know if it's 6 months or it's a year. I don't know. Somewhere there. So that habit is pretty good. But sometimes I leave some stuff on the counter because it's drying, and then I'll put some new ones on top of it that are wet. So I haven't done anything with that, but this is why I have to solidify one thing at a time. But I do have an old tofu or margarine, whatever, but it's from tofu, but it's the same kind of container on that shelf that has some cutlery. I do have a cutlery drawer, but I don't use that. That's just backup in case I lose stuff or whatever. But when I'm rinsing the cutlery, I'll put it right into that little container that's on the shelf. It's just the dishes I don't do that. And I don't dry the dishes by hand. I don't do all that. I just put it on the counter. So maybe I might eventually dry it. I don't know. But for now, it's a step forward, and that's pretty good because I do it without thinking. You know. Now the next step is my bed. So I have it scheduled for tomorrow. As soon as I wake up, just remove all those sheets. That's it. That's all I need to do. Of course, it's going to be just an empty mattress. But then, as I continue with my day, getting ready, I'll just like straighten out the mattress protector, and I'll spray some Febreze maybe, or maybe I'll even take an extra, put the contour on, like, 'cause it just becomes natural that you do that. So I had to note that's what I'm gonna do. When I wake up, just remove all those sheets, and that's it. So, and I'm not adding anything else except for the 2024 bills, which it's already in motion. I'm not going to clean the laundry room floor because then I'm doing too many tasks, and then it's going to take me away from the stuff that I've been moving forward on. Yeah. So that's where I'm at. I can't do 50 million things, try to implement 50 million things at one time, one thing at a time. And it's a long time. I need to, fix my toilet. Put that new thing I bought. I need to clean the bathtub again. Another water doesn't go down quickly, and I'm like, oh, fuck. I don't want them ripping out the wall. Maybe there's something I could look up for that. Look up something for my wrists. All that stuff. It's like it becomes overwhelming. So, that's it.